So I got this next question, Justin. A person is wondering which part of the H1B documentation needs to be carried at all times. They know the I-797 approval notice is a long document, but they are unsure if any specific part of the H1B paperwork needs to be kept with them consistently. They already carry their state ID or driver's license for ID verification, but heard that H1B documents should also be carried. Can you clarify which documents, if any, need to be kept on hand for verification?
I would say before the Trump administration, you don't really need anything other than your driver's license or your passport, and that should be fine. You can quickly access at any time your I-94 electronically. So if you're in a situation where you need to pull up your I-94, we all own a cell phone nowadays, so it's as easy as going in and going to the website and putting in the information showing the I-94. That being said, I think people are kind of looking for comfort now. They're basically saying like, what can I proactively do in case I'm in a circumstance or situation where I'm talking to law enforcement or ICE and they're asking me questions about my immigration. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could do your I-797 approval notice if you really want to be that hardcore about it. I wouldn't carry around the original because if you lose it, it's a pain to get a new one. So maybe just a photocopy of it, or a copy of the approval that gets shared with your approval email. I would just take that, keep the original at home, because again, the original, when you lose it, it sucks. You have to file for a new one. It takes months for it to show up. So I would just do that, carry that in your ID, and I think you should be okay. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I had a consultation with somebody last week that was actually asking the same question. And my response to that question was, have you seen a lot of people that are on H1B getting stopped by ICE? Because it's not something that I've been informed on, and so I was like, honestly, anecdotally, like, is that something that you're seeing? And he said no, but there is that fear. And with that fear, there comes a desire for preparation, to meet the moment if it occurs. So yeah, I think, photocopy the approval notice. You want to carry it around in your back pocket or a backpack or something, put it in your wallet. If you want to have that and your ID, I think you're going to be fine.